Nah, this is criminal. Why do I have all this? Who the heck was I pulling for that gave me all of these constellations? C6 Chongyun, C6 Gole, C6 Toma, C6 Janling, C6 Dory, C6 Rosaria, and none of those characters are ever gonna be used. Oh, I thought that this said I got 250 intertwined fates and I was about to stop logging into every account for a month. You should get so much free stuff for not playing. So it's been a hot minute since we've seen this account. Genuinely, I forget where we even were. I know our builds suck. I don't even have to look at them to know that. Why dull blade? Why do you have a dull blade? Like, there's an iron sting with literally nobody. Yeah, I'm not gonna question it. I'm not even gonna question it. You should go without saying that I've not been playing on this account consistently because I've been putting all of my focus onto all of the other accounts that I manage every day. So I think Shalonen was the last character that we got on here. I don't even remember if that was in a video or if I just pulled for her separately. Let's just quickly go ahead and start this video out by getting super lucky on the weapon banner, because I think that'd just be good. It should be a great thing to see. And clearly, we're gonna see it right here. We're not gonna see it right here, but there's still a chance. A couple more wishes. We're at like 30 pity, probably even less than 30 pity. Let's see how badly the game wants me to continue on this account. The answer seems to be not that badly. Look, right now we have 3 characters that share the mist splitter. I was trying to make it where now we only have 2, but that won't be the case. I know we were going one by one and building each of these characters in their own videos, spinning a wheel, all of that stuff, but let's just see, where is this account at? This seems okay. This is not terrible. You're using Black Cliff, which is fine. Not the best weapon. It works. You're only on a 2-piece gladiator. Why? No, stop. I don't see myself being able to fix that right now. And we all know how artifact farming works, so let's just ignore that. Oh wait, she's not even level 90. Oh, and I'm poor in Mora. Okay, so I'm not gonna make any changes right now. I just want to see. Farina, how are we looking? Could definitely use some more crit rate, but I do like the ER. You are on 4-piece golden troop. Good. You're on HP instead of hydro bonus because our hydro bonus sucks, but that's not terrible for Farina. And then crit damage, crit rate, and Favonius sword. I know the pipe is also good for her. I do not own the pipe, but she is usable. Jean, did I ever build you? You're on 4-piece viridescent, not leveled, but you do have healing bonus. Very not leveled. Exorbitantly not leveled. Okay, I see why they're not leveled. Let me guess. Bennett's pieces aren't leveled. 20, they're somewhat. And he's just on ER HP. Perfectly fine with a sapwood blade. That's good. Alhaitham has his lo-fi that is not maxed yet, and I'm pretty sure his stats are terrible. He's on a 2-piece gilded, and that's it, and could definitely use more crit rate. But he is a very stat-hungry boy. It's like nobody's artifacts are maxed. What is going on here? We are missing so much damage from this. Wait, where's your crit rate? Next question. How does Kazuha have Freedom Sworn, but is not at 1000 EM? Let's go find out. Let's see exactly why. EM, not fully leveled. Though even that wouldn't get us to 1000, which is kind of sad. Oh, I am loving our Kaching build. You know how I'm gonna fix this? I only see one course of action here. We are going back to day 1. Okay, so we all know this place. Don't worry, this is not like a new account or anything. This is still the same account. But I feel like this is just a very symbolic place to come back to start this off. We've gone back and we've built a couple of characters up in videos. Now, even those builds aren't fantastic. Like, this could be improved, but it's not bad because, you know, Favonius, we need the 50%. We have our ER. Everything's maxed, I think. Yes, we're on a 4-piece deep wood, so this is fine. Talents are great. Could still be improved, but not bad whatsoever. So Lumine gets a pass. That means I'm gonna go in and take everything off of everybody else. This is going to take me a hot minute. Oh, I also do not have enough dull blades to give back to everybody. All right, fine. You could just hold on to your weapons for now. All right. Every sword character, with the exception of 2, has all of their artifacts removed. So Lumine and Kirara are untouched. And that's because Kirara's build is also kind of decent for what we want. She's got 2-piece HP percents, as well as Favonius sword with 50% crit and a lot of ER. So I will add her to the team as well. And what we're going to do is just play this as if it was a new account. So if I'm going to use these 2 and make a team, it makes sense to either do a Hyper Bloom or Aggravate Spread. Also going to go in and remove all of our teams. So this is one team that we could run, and it incorporates both of the characters that have builds. Obviously, I could slot in Alhaitham instead, but then I need to swap someone out for Hydro. I guess I could just run Aggravate Spread as with him as well, but I feel like this is too much Dendro for Cookie to deal with alone, and there's really not another off-field Electro character to put on. So even though I do have this dude's weapon. Not that he's holding it, but we do have his weapon. Thus, we could get a better build for him. But I think we're gonna go with this. Very glad to see that Ayato is dead. For the time being, I think it is perfectly fine to give him his sister's sword. Then ideally artifacts, we would want Heart of Depth or Gladiator's Finale. Let's see if I have... Oh, well, I can already tell I don't have enough of Heart of Depth. 4-piece Gladiator would be nice. This is a fine artifact. Attack percent we do have. We have an... Oh, I wish I could power that up. I did go ahead and power it up. And it gave us 16% crit rate. With a crit damage sword, I will happily use that. We do need a hydro damage goblet since we're not using him on a team with Farina. And this is kind of the only option. Then I think between the circlet and the flower, I'll use this flower. I still need to power it up, so it could go terribly. But that lets me use whatever is my best circlet, and it looks like it's gonna be this one. So we do still have some artifacts we need to power up, but our build is looking... I could definitely use some more ER. It is an 80 cost burst, so ER would be greatly appreciated. For Cookie, the Flower of Paradise Lost seems like it'd be the best, and I have a 0 of it. So then the next best is probably Gilded Dreams. I guess it says Wanderers. Tenacity probably wouldn't be terrible either. I really can't get her on too much. I can only do a 2-piece Gilded Dreams and then pretty much nothing else. I can't even do a 4-piece Gilded Dreams. But I do think that this weapon is perfectly fine. And so I already know some things that we need to farm. Oh, wait, her talent's level 6? Okay, I know a lot of things that we need to farm. Let's start with weapons. All of the weapons we're going to use are maxed out already. Then we'll move to the talons. And I think I'd like to get this heal up to maybe level 8. We have every domain available to us, so we need to make good use of that while we have it. Oh, and also there's a 2 times bonus 3 times a day. I'm not going to sit here and say this was a super speedy team, but it wasn't terrible. Though to be fair, this is a more tedious domain to farm. Oh, but they're making it worth it. And it would probably help if I actually did the things that the domain wants you to do, like collecting the orbs and hitting these guys, but that is too much work. I would much rather brute force my way through, except for that one because it was right next to me. So there are our 3 doubles, and it does look like we're in luck. I will get to farm Spectres today. I hope this team can fight the Raiden Shogun because it's quite literally our only team at the moment, and it has been so long since I've had to farm this boss. Oh, right, I have to do Electro or something. I don't really remember. Don't kill me. Thank you very much. Is she gonna pull out the hand anytime soon? Oh, wait. Hey, be nice to me. Oh, that does a lot of damage. There's the hand. Oh, so, you know, since I'm here, I have to ask it. When are we gonna get this as a skin for Raiden in the game? I mean, it's right there. They just, you know, have to release it. And I mean, they are guaranteed to at least sell one because I will 100% get it. But there we go. Raiden weekly boss defeated. We get ourselves 4 drops because we're so good with 2 drops. That's what I was saying. I don't even think 4 drops is possible. I was just trying to trick the game into thinking it was. Now we go farm my favorite enemies. Best part is I can't even switch my characters to characters that are better for farming them as I kind of unbuilt everyone. But I was so tired of seeing so many terrible builds, I'd rather just see no builds. So give me a moment while I go around and collect up a bunch of Spectre drops. It's gonna be a really fun time. You're all gonna be so sad that you're missing it, I'm sure. Alrighty, so Spectres are done. We can bring her skill straight to level 8. And I guess with whatever we have left over, I'll just dump it into the burst because I'm not too worried about that, but having a little extra damage there is never a bad thing. And just to make my brain happy, I will bring it up to a nice level 6 because usually for talents I don't care as much about. Level 6 is where I like to keep them. Then at least level 8 for the ones that I do care more about. You know, I just remembered that Pyro Traveler exists and I have still yet to see what they do. While I'm kind of curious, I'm not going to swap her off of Dendro anyways, so it doesn't matter. Also, speaking of the Traveler, I know she doesn't need to be level 90, but considering that she is like the main character of this game, I don't think it's a terrible idea. Although I'm sure some of you would disagree with that. Ooh, and I have exactly enough to also do the same for Ayato, except it's going to use up all of my Mora, so I'm going to do it anyways. So now our whole team is level 90. All the weapons are max. Talents are pretty much where we want them. I wouldn't mind crowning his skill, but obviously that takes 700,000 Mora, which I definitely can't do. I don't have enough of these. I definitely don't have enough of these or enough resin to get that most likely. Although if I'm saying it's good enough for now, that's never going to change because it makes it sound like I'm gonna improve it later. But when is later? Okay, you know what? Fine. Let's go start collecting these. And by that, I mean, let me condense some resin first. Pretty sure this is the the same domain we were just in? Yes, it is. Definitely not my favorite domain, but it's fine. And by that, of course, I mean I will keep complaining about it and I'll just cut it out of the video. Oh, I just saw something, and also very good drops. We're only supposed to have 3 doubles of normal resin because of whatever event is going on. This thing right here. Oh, right. Lots of other stuff for me to claim. And by lots, I meant 1 wish. And I already claimed those 3 bonuses, but I have more. So I'm wondering if it's stacking with the returning player bonuses. Yeah, I think I get another 3. And look at that, we're down to 45 seconds per run. I don't know if that's necessarily because of the upgrades that we made, or rather just me getting more familiar with the team. But either way, faster runs are faster runs 36 seconds. So with the help of a little crafting, I think we will be able to crown Ayato's skill, but we're gonna have to do a bit more farming of these samurai drops. And then I can never remember, is this thing from, who's this from? That one is from Raiden. Okay. It also appears I have 0 dream solvent. So I'm gonna have to fight other weekly bosses and hope that I get some. Hey, Weenie, I just fought your mom. Now, do I have to care about doing what you want me to do here, or can I just go straight for attacking? My damage is not anything crazy, but it looks like I can just ignore all the mechanics. And that is all that matters to me. Next question. Can I take out the little electro things? I assume that Denjo can hit them. Yeah, it can. I don't know how I'm hitting the ones in the sky yet. I will figure that out at some point, because it doesn't seem like this is gonna do it. Oh boy. What about that? Okay, Kirara can kind of do it. So it's only the 2 Denjo people. So, you might be a little close. It's actually gonna be very close. Wait, it didn't give me enough charge. Oh, I got scammed. I broke them all and it didn't give me enough to shoot at him. I've never seen that before. Well, either way, we were able to beat him and we got to see something rare. So I guess win-win. Do we get Dream Solvent? We don't. What is another weekly boss that I need? Wait, oh, dude, I don't want to fight the whale. Whale or Apep? I guess I will go fight Apep. Come on, all I ask is Dream Solvent. I don't care if you don't even give me a weekly boss drop. Not that you can actually do that, but like, I wouldn't care. Although I didn't think that Scaramouche could not give you enough things to shoot him out of the sky, so maybe it is possible. Come on, you can do it. I believe in the Dream Solvent. I don't believe in the Dream Solvent. Okay. So I guess I will not be crowning Ayato's skill, at least not until potentially next week. But I am still gonna go around and try to collect up some samurai drops, thereby giving myself as few excuses as possible when next week does roll around. So there we go. The only thing that I need is the weekly boss drop, and then Ayato's skill will be crowned. I mean, we have 11 of them, so we might as well start using them. Oh, also Mora. Yeah, I forgot. That's going to be an issue. And also, we do need to level up these artifacts, but I do not have much fodder for that, though that's okay, because we need to farm artifacts anyways. I get to go on a scavenger hunt across the map now, as I want the Flower of Paradise Lost set. Is it this one? Oh, I guessed right first try. Let us make our way over there. And here it is. Oh. Cookie's dead. I guess we don't have to farm there anymore. This domain highly recommends Animo, and it boosts stuff when you use Animo. And looking at the enemies, I would very much like to use Animo. It's a shame that my Animo characters no longer have artifacts. Like Kazuha in here would go kinda crazy, but too bad. Above all else, we are just looking for elemental mastery. I guess EM and then HP %. I don't really care too much about energy recharge on Cookie. It wouldn't be bad, but I don't really need it because her burst doesn't do much. Let me make sure that it doesn't do much. Yeah, it's just more electro application. So far, we are not getting too lucky. Although, isn't EM one of the harder main stats to get? If this had EM as a substat, I might have considered it. Oh, attack % double crit with ER. Very low crit stats, but still, I will keep that for somebody. Maybe I'll hate them. Yeah, it doesn't look like... Oh, I mean, EM, fantastic, but it's kind of the wrong set. This is our last run, and it is not EM. Oh, wait, Strongbox. I think that set is in there. Yes, it is. We are looking for the Mastery of Elements. Ooh, and we do get one with HP %. Okay, even if we're not getting the best Cookie pieces, we're getting some decent ones for Alhaitham. So let's see if I can even get a full set. Our best flower is this one. Our best feather does seem like it's gonna be this one. I did get an EM Sans. It's double crit, which is not really what I want on her, but EM main stat is so good and it's the only one that I have. Then unfortunately, I did not get an EM Goblet, but I did get a kind of Copium EM Circlet, although if it rolls HP %, then that's fine. Which would mean I'm able to just use any EM goblet, of which we have 3 on the entire account, and one of them is a 3-star. For that reason, I'm gonna use this one because I'm pretty sure we're gonna want the Viridescent EM for an Anemo character. So we have a bunch of beautiful level 0 artifacts, and even at level 0, we have 421 EM. Let's go ahead and try to level some of these up a bit. Ooh, the ×2 is really good. That's not a stat that I want on her. Although, to be fair, none of these really are. Then we'll try to bring up the goblet a little bit, which does roll HP %. Let's go. Second roll, flat HP, not the worst for her. And the circlet's last stat is energy recharge. Okay, that is actually not bad. You know what is bad though is our Mora situation. That's also all the fodder that I have at the moment. So I got all of them to level 8 except for the feathers only at level 2. So we're at 612 EM. Obviously that's gonna go up. 146 ER's not bad. And then 21,000 HP. HP is a little low, but that's fine. Or in other words, there's nothing I can do about it. You know, I didn't realize until right now that there's only one sword character that's a 4-star from Liyue. I know most of this event is just completely free. However, I might have doinked myself a bit because we have the combat event, but I only have one team that I can bring. So let's see if we're able to do this. I'm doing it on the 2nd highest difficulty because I want to give us a chance here. And I know this was a nightmare on our 4-star only account, but it already looks like that's not going to be the case here. I still don't think we're going to get 3 stars though. We did manage to get 2 stars, so that's good enough for me. I just need to get through the parts of this event where this enemy exists. Then I will be able to have some amount of fun. But while this enemy is alive, fun is disabled. I am content with my 2 stars. Oh, they really want us to do frozen stuff. Yeah, that's not really gonna happen. Like, I think that's a great suggestion, game, but I'm just gonna ignore that. Also, pretty sure the Natlan enemies are disabled now, which means fun has been re-enabled. And oh, would you look at that? We got 3 stars as soon as those Natlan enemies disappeared. Funny how that works. I really forgot how satisfying Hyperbloom can be. We got ourselves a nice 390,000. I think it goes without saying, we are fine for the rest of this event. Next one we get, how much? Oh, 749,000. Pretty much tripled the requirement. So we can go ahead and claim all of these goodies. That gets us 500 points in the event. Sadly, I don't care at all about the skin because we can't use the character anyways. But if we can get our free character and we pick Xingqiu, that would be his C4 for us, which is a decent constellation to have. So I'm gonna quickly spam through some gift envelope making. Then we will see how many points we have. So the envelope stuff alone did not give us enough points. That's why I went through and I did all of this as well. Plus, you know, Primos and Mora, which means we do get this skin, even though we can't use it. But we also get our C... Huh?
We also get our C4 Xingqiu.
And now that we've gained some Primo Gems, we should definitely be able to see an early pity and win the 50-50 when it's a gold. Trust me. See? Oh, see? Early pity. And we win the 50-50. I am kind of a fortune teller. What can I say? I can see the future. They call me Shulk. So of course, she's not exactly built at the moment, but we have a very nice upgrade for her. We were at 29 pity when we started wishing right there, and then we did a number of wishes, like 7 or 8 maybe, actually even less than that. So like I said, early pity and we win the 50-50. So now only 2 characters have to share not that sword, this sword. With this team now newly assembled, I obviously need to go in and power up these artifacts, but I also need more to do that and more artifacts to dump into these. So I will just have to work on that over the next couple of days, as well as hopefully next week getting what we need to crown Ayato's skill. Now what's kind of funny is at the start of this video, we went ahead and we deleted all of our teams, except I actually didn't. I deleted all of them, but then I also made this one because I've been wanting to make an electrocharge team somewhere, and I thought that this could maybe be the next team that I worked on. And we also just got her signature weapon, so there's even more incentive to work on that. Though for the time being, I'm gonna be just focusing on finishing off these 4 characters, and ideally, we can actually get some decent builds going on these people. With that being said, I hope you guys did enjoy, and as always, I will see you all next time.